Hi, I'm Dr. Hannah Bahlhorn at Ivory Point Dentistry, and today we're going to talk about veneers. This is one of the things that I'm very passionate about because veneers, people always come in and they'll say, what are veneers? Why do I need veneers? Why do people get veneers? So today let's talk about what they are and how they can help your smile. Veneers are reinforced porcelain. And what they do is when we see the teeth are wearing down, chipping and cracking, a veneer is something that could potentially help your smile regain that form and function. So what a veneer does is we take up the part of the tooth that's cracked or damaged and we kind of buff that away. And then a veneer is the porcelain part that then covers that tooth, reinforce and strengthen the edge of the tooth. It's a very conservative approach to restoring a smile that's been very worn down or when we see a lot of signs of wear or cracking. How do you do a veneer? Is it painful? I get these questions all of the time. Veneers are very similar to getting a filling done. The difference is in the quality of the material that we use. When a tooth is worn down or the edge is starting to fray, and because of a bad bite, clenching, grinding, or just age. As our teeth wear down, they get little cracks in them, they start to wear. And then what a veneer does is it replaces that part. There's other ways to do that too, and we use different materials in dentistry. But a veneer is made out of strong reinforced porcelain that does not change shade. It does not chip over time. It's a very, very strong material that's very biomimicry. So it looks and functions just like your own teeth. The patients who are great candidates for veneers are people who have worn down teeth, stained or chipped teeth, or even patients that have bad tetracycline staining. These are all great candidates for veneers because veneers replace not only the form of the tooth, but also the function of the tooth so that patients can eat, talk, and speak with confidence. I have a lot of patients that come in and say, you know, doctor, my teeth are worn down. They used to look like this. I really want veneers, but I don't want them to look fake and I don't want people to notice them. And the great news about veneers is that the porcelain technology and the material quality is so wonderful now. We can make veneers look like a Hollywood smile, or we can make veneers blend right into the adjacent teeth, whether you're doing 4 teeth, 6 teeth. We can make it flawlessly, enhance your smile, and make things youthful without making it look like you're wearing anything synthetic. So depending on what your treatment goals are, you can talk to me about the brightness of the smile, how we want it to blend. But the most important thing is no matter what type of color we choose, that the form and the function is going to be for longevity. Even though the veneer is replacing your form and function of your tooth, you still have to care for that veneer just like you would your tooth, because the veneer is actually taking the place and making a stronger tooth where it was worn and chipped. So just like you take care of your teeth, that veneer is going to require the same maintenance as you would do with your normal teeth. So how long will your veneer last? Well, I always tell my patients, it depends. It depends if you're taking it off-roading, are you protecting it, are you coming in getting maintenance on it? If that's the case, then normally veneers will last you about 20 years. People ask me a lot of questions about the preparation that is required when you do a veneer preparation on your tooth. One thing that I do to put their fears at bay, because I don't want people to be concerned, is that we're going to take away the part of the tooth that's been damaged or has shown signs of crack or wear. When you do that, you're reinforcing the positive part of the tooth and strengthening that part of your tooth. So when people are concerned and they say, I don't want my natural tooth taken away, we only take away the part of the tooth that's not going to be strong enough to support a longevity of a veneer. So whatever part we're kind of removing or buffing away, that part's going to then be reinforced by a veneer, which is a porcelain solid tooth that's going to last you and give you the smile and function so you can talk and smile with confidence. Thank you so much for listening to this video on veneers. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call at Ivory Point Dentistry.